What's up, .NET developers? Are you all about containers? Well, I want to show you some of the cool things that are coming out in .NET 10 and containers right here on what's new in .NET and C# with Isaac. Hey folks, isaacrlevin here with another edition of what's new in .NET and C#, where we go over all the cool things that are coming out in .NET and C# as we get close to the release of .NET 10, which is in November of 2025. And I don't know about you folks, but I love building things in containers. It just makes my life simple. So if I have a web app or a worker app that I need to be able to run in different places, it just makes my life a bit easier, not having to worry about like the underlying operating system that we're running. And I wanted to showcase some of the cool things that are coming out in .NET for containers in .NET 10. So let's just hop over to my screen here, and as you can see, I just have the terminal up. And one of the cool things that's coming out now for .NET 10 in containers is that now console apps are supported. So I can just create a new console app, call it Hello Container, and we can go into it. And let's just open this up in VS Code. So as you can see here, there's nothing crazy. It's just the simple console.writeline, hello world, and a CS project that's targeting .NET 10. So one of the cool things that's been made available recently is the ability to enable container support specifically for console apps. And how you would do that is in your project file, you would just specify this enable SDK container support is true. And from there, it's basically just you use the existing process that you've already done in the past to basically build out your containers using the .NET CLI. So you go .NET Publish, and let's just zoom in a little bit. So .NET Publish, the target operating system, the target CPU architecture, and then the flag for publishing containers. And what this will actually do is it's going to go through the process and it's going to publish a single container. So when this completes, you can actually run Docker images or go into Docker Desktop, and you can see that you have this hello container here, which is pretty cool. But what happens if you don't want to have, like, build a Docker image? You want to build like a more OCI compliant image. Well, there's an option for you there too. So for instance, you can actually change the container image format. So what I can do here is I'm just going to add that flag there, and in that image container image support format, it supports OCI or Docker. And then just, for simplicity's sake, let's actually just change the name of this image, and you can do that using the container repository flag. So now when I run this particular command, same command as before, I can run, and what this will actually do is it'll create another image that's OCI compliant, that uses the OCI standard, but it has a different name. So I can go into Docker images again, and as you can see, I have that OCI image here. They're the same size because they're more or less the same, because the OCI format kind of follows like the Docker version 2, Docker image version 2. But this gives you the ability to have flexibility. One thing about if you use like the Docker approach, it's going to just take the base image and then basically build from there. Whereas when OCI compliant image, you can actually just have it be you can create it in any format that you like. So that's pretty cool. And those are a couple things that I wanted to show that's coming out in .NET 10 around container images. I'm looking forward to it because now I have a couple of small console apps that, I want to run as containers in some different environments. And before, like, I'd have to spin up a worker project and do all that configuration. But now I just have the ability to do that inside of a console app. So anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to comment or subscribe if you want to see any other particular things that are related to .NET 10 coming out soon. And with that, my name is Isaac, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care.